Hello there YouTube, and welcome to my tutorial. I'm going to be teaching about histograms in this lesson. So first of all, histograms. Well, histograms are basically a bar chart with a way of representing data. So here I've drawn up a simple graph, and it's got years. Let's write it in years and births. The difference between this and bar charts is that histograms represent data when the differences in the y-axis are different. So here the distance between 1 and 2 is 1, but between 2 and 4 the difference is 2. Now if we just plotted this normally, like a bar chart, the first one would have been the same, 3 high, but the second one would be different. It would be 2 high, so we'd be seeing a line here on a normal bar chart. But if you think to yourself, is that really representative? Because we've got it's about two thirds as high. We've got two births, so we've got less births, but the surface area in the total bar is a lot greater than this bar. So is it really right to represent data which is smaller but with a bigger surface area? I mean, when you're glancing at a bar chart, if you look at the surface area, if this was here, I'll just draw a dotted line. If you look here, you'd immediately think this was the biggest data, but in fact you are wrong. So to do this, what you have to do is you have to divide the x, the number of births, with the size of a thing. So it's almost like you're stretching out the bar chart. So it would be here, but stretch out the bar, and in doing so, to keep the surface area the same, we have moved the bar lower. We've moved the bar lower because it's got wider. Like imagine, say you have a ball, and you squish the ball down. Say you pull the ball from either side. The height of the ball is going to go down, and that's the same with histograms. So instead of having births on the side, there should be frequency density. And to work out the frequency density, we divide the number of births by the difference in the y-axis. So the difference here is 1. So we've done 3 divided by 1, and we plotted 3 here. The difference here is 2. So we've done 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So our bar is 1 high. And this gives an accurate representation of the data, and is extremely useful. I'll just pause the video and I'll go on to my second example where we will work out some figures. Okay, so now hopefully you know how histograms work. I'll just do some more examples to add to your understanding. So, frequency density. Okay, so we've got this problem here, as we've drawn frequency density here 4. So we've got the frequency density. We have the difference in years, which is 1. How do you work out the births? So remember, it's the value of y, which is here, divided by x equals f d. So if we take the frequency density and multiply it by x, the year, we get y. So 4 times by 1. So I should put the change in x, and the births will be 4. So now we have to draw on our chart. We have to draw from the years 1 to 2, and our births. We've got 2 births in year 1 to year 2, so 1 year. So we've got y, which is 2, divided by the change in x, which is 1. So our frequency density will be 2. Yeah, 2 divided by 1 equals 2, obviously. So we've got 1 up. So 2 across, 1 up. Sorry for the lack of neatness. So this will equal 2. So now for our final one. The change in x is 2. Our births are 2. So our frequency density is 1. Yep, that's right. I mean, this sort of makes it's sort of common sense, to be honest, because you've got 2 births in 1 year, so 1 birth per year, and then 2 births per year. You've got 2 births in 1 year, and then if you extend it to 2 years, which you have here, you've got 2 births in 2 years, so 1 birth per year. And that's why the bar has moved down to the 1 position. I mean, if we just drew it like a normal bar chart and had this at the 2 position, we would be saying 2 births on both years, so we'd be saying 4 births overall. So effectively we'd be doubling the data. So this is why histograms work and are extremely useful, because it accurately represents the density and how much data there is per segment. So here I've got per years, and it's extremely useful, and I advise you to watch this video again to add to your understanding. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it and you learned something. If you did not learn something, please could you send me a message or write a comment about how I can improve this video, because this is my main purpose of my channel, to almost teach the world anything really. I've been doing about maths, but I'm focusing on maths at the moment, and any tips or suggestions you have would be greatly appreciated. Also write a comment if you really enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate your feedback. Tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, goodbye.